So today we finally have the time to check out the Season 2 update that is coming on December 5th. We are going to be going over the trailer. We are going to check the trailer and try to analyze it, see how much content we're getting. And we are going to be checking out every single piece of information we have about what is coming next. And the main reason we wanted to do this video is because we were wondering if this content that is coming will be enough to bring back players and to keep those players in the next few months and hopefully the future.
Yeah, the biggest concern, and it's less of a concern knowing what we're kind of maybe going to be getting, but the biggest concern is, and I'm not one to care if a player base is really small, as long as the game is still being taken care of and we're getting updates and it's still fun. I don't care if there's one player or a million players, but I just think that if the player base has been dwindling, it's a fact. The player base has been going down quite a bit because Season 1 was okay, but I just think they could have done better. And it looks like they're going to do better with Season 2 maybe. And I'm hoping that that can bring people back and retain those players for long term, and then they can keep us, engaged with content. I know that Destiny and Warframe have been out for 100 years and have content to go on and on and on, and this game is still relatively new, so it's not fair to say that they can have that content, but I'm hoping eventually, with the way they're going to be introducing updates and stuff, that they can keep the game going. I think that's a new Descendant, though.
Yeah. We are getting 3 this season, if I'm not mistaken. 3 total.
And the Sharon storyline.
Mm-hmm. The quest line.
Is that Ultimate Sharon?
I think people saying that is some kind of like enemy she has to face from her storyline. But it looks like her, yeah, kind of. Yeah, that is a new dungeon we're getting, probably. And that's the new boss. Dungeon boss.
That is one of the new Descendants for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're getting 2 regular Descendant and then the ultimate version of Sharon. Sharon. That's a new weapon with Bunny.
The one Bunny's using.
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
Isn't it?
It's a beam rifle, yeah.
It looks like a beam rifle.
Yeah, it is a beam rifle. Confirmed.
Oh, there's Ultimate Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
She's got legs. Oh, and a ball.
No, I think those are mechanical legs still, though.
They look skin.
Okay, December 5th. We hope the music is not copyrighted. Okay, I'm going to pause it and rewatch it
I'm gonna bring it back to the beginning.
Yeah. Well, the first thing it looks like is that we have this guy. Oh no, this is the guy that is always helping us to go to the void, right? This character at the beginning.
Yeah, you talk to him right in the middle. There's that thing that we were standing in is like literally right when you go down the steps when you spawn it out.
Yeah, there's like a teleporter. He's sending us to the void. It looks like this second season is completely focused on the void. Void missions, void battles, void endgame. So he's sending us to the void for sure.
I think a lot of it, in the first 50 seconds, I think a lot of that, they show the new Descendant a little bit, but I think a lot of that is just gameplay from the dungeon with that boss.
Yeah, I was reading and I'm just checking out the news, and it looks like we are going to progress further into the main storyline of the game, and we are going to get a main dungeon right now that is in the void, that is called the Void Vessel. I think it's in a ship in the void. And the cool thing about this dungeon, what I could gather, is that it looks like that dungeon is going to not always be the same. You know how in Payday 2, you did the same mission, but sometimes
have some random generation to it.
Exactly. So you can just run through the dungeon and speedrun it like we always do with Bunny. So there's going to be new mechanics. It looks like there are going to be mechanics where you can stealth with Sharon and you're going to get, I don't know if it's rewards from that or something from it, but you can stealth some of the dungeon as well. And that boss that you saw at the beginning, this guy here, where he's at. Okay, this is Sharon.
The big guy, the big one.
Yeah, when you see the three descendants facing this big guy, this guy is a new dungeon boss. So for what I heard, he has different mechanics to fight you. So sometimes he's shooting you with a weapon, other times he's like trying to use his big melee weapon, and every time he goes immune, it looks like there's different versions you have to like deal with.
Now wait. So this trailer we're watching, I feel like we're missing some stuff. They didn't show a Colossus. I didn't see the second Descendant they talked about. I thought we were getting 2 Descendants plus Ultimate Sharon. So is this trailer just for what's coming on December 5th?
I feel like it, yeah.
With the extra stuff.
Yeah,
because I thought we were getting another Descendant.
Yeah, good point. I checked the roadmap, so I know what is coming after December 5th. But yeah, this trailer feels like...
We can get to that.
Yeah, I feel like this trailer is only showcasing what is coming on December 5th, for sure.
I'm at the minute 33, and it's paused. It's on Sharon, on her ultimate one. And you're right. She's definitely robotic, but they made like her robotic legs like skin color. So
yeah,
she's robotic, but they tried to make her like skin. She's kind of walking, and then there's like a...
Yeah, because it's a bit blurry, but you can see it. They have the skin color, but you can tell. I mean, whoever have checked the storyline from Sharon, it looked like she literally is a torso. She lost her legs and her arms, and the only reason she survived...
Robotic cheeks.
Oh wait, does she have jiggle physics in the robotic legs?
No, but we know that, I think it's been confirmed, jiggle physics are coming to the game.
Yeah.
Don't know when, but they're coming.
It's coming. Yeah, this trailer feels like it's mostly what is going to come on December 5th. The one I for sure know that we are going to get on the 5th will be Keelan. There's that guy that we saw earlier. He looks like he has acidic powers. And
also,
that,
you can go ahead.
I don't know if the acidic power means that he's going to be a new Descendant type or he's going to be non-attribute. That is the only thing I'm curious about.
Acidic's going to be different. It's going to be different elements. It's not going to be Tox. Or is it like Tox?
Maybe it's part of the Tox?
I don't know. It sounds like Tox.
Hmm.
Go to the 136. You get a good shot of the companion, the fellow. Or what is it called?
Oh, yeah, he's called Fellow. He's the companion.
It's a German Shepherd. It's literally a German Shepherd.
I heard that you can customize him, give him skins, pet him. Oh, the main reason of this new companion system is that, you know, when we are in a mission and it's impossible to pick up all the freaking gold?
He can pick stuff up.
He's going to be responsible for that. It looks like he has the capacity.
Is that exclusive to Keelan? Because that's one of the new Descendants. I'm assuming we're getting him on day 1, December 5th. Is it
looks like you
can, or is it to anyone?
I don't know. That is what I really don't know. The only 2 things I know is that you get Keelan through the new dungeon, I think.
Mm.
I don't know if it's a drop in the dungeon or it's something you have to farm in the dungeon. I don't know if Keelan has exclusivity to the dog because he's part of the Hound team, I think.
I feel like that should be exclusive to him, but it'd be cool if you could have it with anybody.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this dog is that he picks up loot for you, and it looks like he can dismantle loot for you too, to help you a tiny bit to do with your inventory, especially in the 400% dungeons. So I hope we can use it with every Descendant for sure.
There's something in the comments here. Somebody said that they also, one thing that, I don't know where they got this information, this is just what I'm seeing, but they said the companion can also slightly increase the drop rate of modules too.
Oh, I don't know that. The only thing I know for sure that I think that they've said...
and you have unique interactions with them too.
Yeah, is that he's going to help you to pick up loot and dismantle loot, basically.
You can pet them, shake hands, or high-five them.
Yeah.
And you can play Conga with them too.
Yeah, it looks like you can interact with it, you can change his skins, like you can customize him. It's going to be cute. But yeah, I'm curious to see if we can use it with every single Descendant or not.
So, the thing that's kind of interesting, if you go a little bit farther, I can't find it.
Did you check the weapons? I don't know if they show both here. I know they are two ultimate weapons
it's
coming.
Shortly after where we just were. Okay. Where is it?
Let me just play it.
There was a spot where you see the thing that looks like Sharon, kind of.
Oh, like, yeah.
Okay, it's like at the minute 139, you have to be really, really fast. They got their arms like spread out, kind of. It looks like a dark version of Sharon. If that's part of the Sharon storyline, that looks different than what we've been getting with example Freyna. With Freyna, it was just kind of a redo of everything. We didn't really get. I mean, we got some cutscene stuff. I don't know if this is going to be a cutscene or if we're actually going to have an exclusive like new mission for her instead of just rinsing and reusing what they're already using. Because showing that, you're assuming that we're going to run into that sometime, unless it's just a flashback of some sort.
Oh, those are, I think, are those the new weapons? Okay, go to the minute 30, the 32 second. And you can see Bunny on the right side, Bias on the left side, and Ajax in the middle.
Okay, it looks like she's for sure holding the new, what looks like a beam rifle.
Even Biesa, doesn't it look like the new shotgun in the left side?
Oh, is it a shotgun we're getting?
Yeah, we are getting, for what I heard, we are getting 2 ultimate weapons. Confirmed, the first one is a...
Battle Pass?
Yeah, the first one, the one she's holding. The beam rifle.
Oh, the beam rifle.
The beam rifle, yeah, is a Battle Pass exclusive. But we get it, even if it's not fully upgraded. And I heard they are getting rid of the penalties. So it will not be as strong.
If you don't max it out 5 times.
But it will not be like shaking. Yeah, and the other thing we are getting, and I'm assuming that one is going to be more like the Frost Watcher, where we can just grind for it, is a shotgun. That I think is what Vias is holding, if I'm not mistaken. That shotgun is cool though, because depending how you fire it, if it's aimed down sight, you have long range, and if it's just hip fire, it's close range. Oh yeah, the Colossus, I don't think we're getting one new. I didn't even see it here. Did they show it here in the trailer?
No, that's why I think we're probably going to get another trailer for the second half, maybe. I didn't see
but what I heard, we're not really getting a new Colossus, at least not right away. We are getting like a new version of the same Colossus, like a mutation version of them. They are going to be harder to kill. They are going to be able to regen their breakable parts, and it looks like overall they are going to be tougher. So moving to the next part of the video, we got this screenshot. I think the devs show this in the video they posted talking about the update, but I actually got this screenshot from Reddit, from the first Descendant Reddit post, and now we can actually see what we are getting exactly on December, January, and February, more or less. The first thing will be the main story, that I think that just the actual story of the game is going to go farther, continue. And that is the Void Vessel new dungeon that we were talking about, the one that supposedly changes all the time. You have new mechanics. And in that Void Vessel, we're going to have that new dungeon boss that is different to fight now. Then we are going to get the Season 2 Battle Pass, and that it will include the new beam rifle. I think it's called the Boiler.
Why is there 2 different beam rifles there, though?
I don't know.
They look different, but they look the same. Like, they're a little bit different.
Probably you can tell if you watch that. It's like an hour stream. No, I don't know if it's a stream or a video from the devs. But yeah, I'm not completely sure. The only thing I know for sure is that comes with the Battle Pass. Then we for sure get the doggy,
companion,
fellow. Killa, like we were talking about, his powers are... Oh yeah, one thing to talk about Killam that I could see was that he was one of those descendants that are going to be heavily focused on skill damage. So all his skill, like all his power is going to come mostly from his skills. And it looks like it's a descendant that you can use for mobbing, like they were showing it in a 400% dungeon.
I think the thing that's most interesting to me for the long haul is the one above Keelan. Weapon rebalance. So usually when they say that, most of the time it means they're going to buff the heck out of other ones and not nerf certain weapons. But then they're also saying Descendant rebalance, and that's in December too. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen on December 5 or it's just going to happen sometime in December, but you can expect Descendant rebalance. And hopefully that means making everybody stronger, not necessarily nerfing the good ones. And I think you said that they had mentioned that they don't want to do that. They don't want to, nerf Bunny, nerf Freyna, or whatever. They would like to bring other Descendants up to that level, but that doesn't. They're not open to necessarily slightly nerfing some of the stronger ones if they have to.
Yeah, I think the reason they're okay buffing everybody to the point that they are equivalent to the strongest Descendants is because the content they are giving us supposed to be harder, supposed to be more challenging for people like you and me that are endgame, that are bored, don't know what to do. We have done everything we can do in the game. We need a new challenge. So I heard that the new Void Inner Core battles with the new mutation Colossi are really hard. So I feel like
the Void Inner Core that's Colossus fights?
I think that is a Colossus mutated, if I'm not mistaken. But if I'm mistaken, guys, let us know.
Fight them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I heard that they let you know how when you're in a fight, you can really chain loadouts or do nothing?
Uh-huh.
It looks like for those specific fights, they let you chain between loadouts because It's kind of like a challenge thing if we are going to do. Like a showdown kind of type of thing it looks like.
3-tier weapon, hammer, and anvil. What is that?
Oh, that is the other one. It's called like that. That is the shotgun that I was talking about. It looks like depending.
So one's called the hammer and one's called the anvil, or it's
no.
called the hammer and anvil?
I think it's called the hammer and anvil.
Okay, it's one name for hammer and
yeah,
anvil.
I might be wrong, but that's what it sounds like. That one, I think probably we can grind it. I don't know if they're going to put in the new intercept battle bosses, like with the Colossi.
Well, it looks like probably that, but it looks like it's going to be there December sometime.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be on the battle pass. Only the other one should be in the battle pass, not this one. Okay, so that's great. Another thing we are going to get. Oh yeah, target reward. For the sound of it, they are going to add random matchmaking into the game. And I know it doesn't really matter for us because we play as a duo. But it looks like you can target the thing you're trying to get, like specific amorphous material. And you matchmake with people.
With people that are trying to do the exact same thing.
No, people that might be doing something else with a different mission, but at the end of the mission you still get what you want. I see. I think maybe that is to improve maybe the matchmaking. Make it more fun, make it different, less repetitive maybe. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we can share, confirm. So we can Killen, the dog, and Ultimate Sharon, all three.
Okay, yeah, I see it down there.
Of course, skins for the holiday.
The thing above that, what is the infiltration, random matchmaking, the outpost, second improvement? I knew about the outpost and second improvement, but the hard special operation. What's the hard special operation?
Good question.
I don't know what that is.
I tried to read a lot about this and watch videos, but I actually
I know. You're not going to know every little thing.
I don't have the time. I'm sorry. I don't have the time to live in the forums. Probably there's a lot of people with a lot of knowledge out there.
Well, maybe somebody knows what that is.
If you guys know, please let us know in the comments. I will be really happy about it.
And then, like you said, the Ultimate Sharon storyline and Ultimate Sharon. And then the high shape stabilizer. I remember you telling me something about this. So this was where... I'm curious how hard these are going to be able to get. You would assume really difficult, because I remember you mentioning, this was a long time ago, way before they even implemented this. You said, man, the shape stabilizers kind of suck. I really wish that it would swap them so that you had the low percentage, a high percentage, and the high percentage, easier percentage to get. So just swap the low with the high. And it sounds like that might be what these kind of do. It
sounds like, it feels like sometimes they put a camera when we are recording, because... Or maybe more people thought about the same idea. It's not saying that I have unique ideas, but yeah, these are not going to substitute the ones we already have. They are going to be added as an extra thing into the game.
Probably very difficult to get to.
Yeah, but it looks like they're going to swap. Whatever is 32, 38 becomes 3 or 6% and vice versa.
And then the customizing, I know that that was a lot like with the paints and stuff, making it less annoying and how you do it. I don't really know because I don't really care about that stuff in the game, but I know this was something that people that use paints and buy a lot of skins and stuff like that, this was something they wanted. I didn't really care that much, but
it's there for the people who cares.
People wanted, yeah. And then I see, like you said, the skins.
Oh, it looks like we're getting an Ultimate Valve Evolution, and here's where people are a tiny bit disappointed. You see the Valve Evolution skin in the bottom?
Yeah.
Kind of looks the same on 3 stages, you don't think?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it evolves whatsoever. Like the Ajax one evolved a lot. The Bunny
one was really good.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
This one's kind of lackluster.
I mean, it looks nice. It just looks like almost like different versions of the same skin instead. Or whatever. It's there.
No, and she looks like the same as her ultimate version already, kind of. Like it's
yeah.
Cool. I mean, you can see her face, I guess, but it's like almost the same.
I mean, this game basically lives on skin, so with all the free content they are giving us, they need to do a really good job on skin so people spend not just $20 on skin, like $100. So.
No, and one thing they did say, I saw this somewhere, I don't remember where I saw it, it was an article somewhere, before, I don't know if it was when this came out or not, but they said that skins, the FOMO is going to be a thing. If you don't get the skins now, they don't have intentions on bringing it back. Now, maybe they do eventually, but yeah, they don't plan on bringing skins. If you missed out, you're not going to be able to get them.
We get the Christmas theme skins coming on December 2. And pretty much that's it. Probably there's something else. But that is
wait. What about the pity system?
Oh yeah, I don't know when they're going to introduce.
I don't know when it is either.
I don't know when it is, but it's confirmed it's happening. The pity system is coming. I hope it comes in December 5th.
How many times, but yeah, if you are getting really bad luck, it looks like eventually you will get it, guaranteed, after a certain amount of time.
I mean, they lost a lot of the player base because of how frustrating that got.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying they were done.
Yeah.
And then
Now moving to
okay,
January.
Yeah, here's Inez.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Inez,
Descendant,
I
which
have
we
a
didn't
tiny
get
bit of
too many gameplay.
information about
Okay.
her. She's another electrical descendant, so she's going to be like Bunny. And it looks like her skills are going to be AoE. AoE? Area of damage, area of attack, kind of like Bunny. So she's going to be similar to Bunny in a skill type. That's the only thing I know about her.
So that's January 2. Oh, the Void. Wait, the Void Inner Core.
Okay.
That's still in December 12th or December 2. So it's talking about it both places there, but it looks
Yeah,
like that's a Colossus.
I think that is just like a mutation of that specific Colossus come some in January, some in December. I think. I'm not totally sure.
Okay.
But the most interesting part about the January thing is that they're adding a thing called Void Erosion Control with the weapon core unleashed related to it. Now, this I'm not completely sure what it is.
This is the raid thing, maybe?
This is some kind of endgame content that is supposed to help with the lack of content on endgame, where they were talking about 30 stages. I don't know if it's something that you have to survive for 30 levels or what.
So like a wave outlast type of thing,
or maybe multiple dungeons that you had to beat. I don't know. They talk about saying that, or some kind of like raid. If we talk about like the race in Destiny 2, maybe something like that.
The Leviathan. Everybody knows what the Leviathan is.
Well, the thing that makes me scared about this content is that we play as a duo. We don't play with pups unless it's necessary. And the way they talk about this is like you really need good teamwork to survive because they're going to be really tough. And they're going to have this content in it that is called Weapon Core that you need to upgrade your weapons further.
It's a little scary because if you pub this too, actually there's a bunch of things. If it's matchmaking and you get lucky like for us and you need 2 other people and they know what they're doing, probably can get through it. If it's like normal, if it's like Destiny raid, like Leviathan,
I hope
we
not.
have played Destiny. We have like 1,000 hours in Destiny. We quit. When they started sunsetting stuff, we kind of quit, but that we have done with some friends before. And it takes a long time, and it was really, really hard. Now, if you've done it a bunch, it's probably easy for you, but it was really annoying and really difficult. It was fun, but it was difficult. So it worries me if there's matchmaking, if it's going to be that difficult. Also, in Destiny, unless they changed it, I don't think you can matchmake for that.
No,
stuff.
you can't.
You could not matchmake. They didn't want to stress out people because it took so much communication. I understand why they didn't have it, but if it's the same way in this, that's going to be really, 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 really tough. Now, maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be really easy. Or not really easy. It's probably going to be hard, but, like, more straightforward. It's not super puzzly. It's just kind of like, can you survive?
If it's just, they are going to test how good your build is, how strong you can survive, and the puzzles are kind of okay, fine. But if it's something like where you need to read a book to learn how to do the puzzle, I hope they don't do that.
That's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough.
Yeah, the only thing that worries me since they are looking behind this new content, I think called the Weapon Core, that it appears that you can put up to 5 in each weapon. I'm assuming in any type of
so
weapon.
those two go together. The Void Erosion Control and the Weapon Core.
You get those Weapon Core, I think you get these Weapon Cores. I don't know if you get them throughout the mission or was a reward at the end of the mission.
Probably a reward.
And it will be, I mean, it's great, it's content. I just hope that it's not impossible to do with random people.
I hope it's hard and challenging, but I hope that I don't necessarily. I know some people want it because you got 30 online friends and you guys just game all night long, but we don't do that. I hope it's hard and challenging, but if it has to be pre-made teams, man, that's gonna be tough. I'm not complaining about it. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tougher.
I mean, we have already raids in Destiny. It's not a deal breaker for us. We are not going to stop playing the game because we can't do those missions. And since it's just PvE, I don't think it matters that much how strong you are as long as you can survive Colossus fights.
It's just unfortunate. Like, we had a bunch of friends that played Destiny, but none of them really played this game. So that's what kind of sucks a little bit, trying to find people to do it. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, let's see. And after that, pretty much, the only thing we are getting some skins, more event-themed skins.
And vagueness about what's more content.
Yeah, and I'm assuming they will reveal what is coming next when we get farther into the season.
That's quite a ways away, but yeah, there's a lot of content here actually. December's got a lot.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Sharon. The only thing I can tell from what I watch is that she's coming with, I don't know about her character itself, if it were reworked, but she gets 2 new Transcendent that are exclusive for her ultimate version. One of them is going to help her skill number 4, those little swords she sent. It looks like she can send them on a 360 angle now. So all around her. And the second one that is most interesting is funny because we were making a video about this. We haven't published it yet, about what we can do for specific descendants. There is this Descendant called Ambush, where if you kill an enemy when you are in a stealth mode, you re-trigger your stealth.
I know, we were talking about that, but I really wanted that to be integrated.
I wish it was part of her,
kit.
yeah.
Like, just part of her default setup. I wanted her stealth
Yeah.
to be more meaningful than just run around, but as soon as I do anything, really, besides interact with an outpost, I lose my stealth.
So guys, to wrap up this video, it's clear that we are getting a lot of content for Season 2. It feels like the way they are going to release it is better, I would say, is better planned than it was for Season 1, so that's great.
Better plan. They planned it out better.
Yeah, so the biggest question we have, and that's why we are making this video, is will all this be enough to not just bring players back, but to keep those players here?
I personally think that this is good. I think this is a great season, better than Season 1. I think, like you said, it'll bring them back. I think it will retain them. The question is, with the changes and what they're doing, will it retain them so that they can be with the likes of Destiny and Warframe and be successful? Because I want the game to be very successful. And the other question is, will it be enough to suck in new players, to grow that player base? And I hope it does. I hope it does. I'm curious what you guys think, but I hope it does.
Yeah, guys, speaking about what you guys think, let us know down in the comments what you guys think about the update, and if you have anything else that you wish the game can add for the near future, share it with us.